Port Adelaide will need to address it. They had Chris Knight sitting out on this wing all by himself. That's why they were able to get this release forward.
Jacobs, beautiful tap. Petrenko got on the path, couldn't get it.
Port Adelaide's got a release player on the other wing if they can get it across there.
Free kick almost there. Quick soccer off the ground, and Adelaide, the responder from Walker.
He's pulled him out of the deck as an ace. And right now, it's looking like a pretty handy decision.
Well, gets the tackle that you were talking about there. They're looking to bring it back through the corridor.
Great pickup, Jared. Every Port Adelaide player with hands on their knees after this frenetic pace here.
Generally, that's what happens after a break too, though. The first 15 minutes after a week off, you blow like a steam train, and then the second wind comes.
There's Sloan. Centre half forward. Walker wants it long. He goes wide. Otten has snuck down and marked it on 50. Can he go the journey?
Well, with this wind, I think the journey's not the issue. It'll be just the accuracy and the confidence to have a crack.
Line in these line ball situations these days, don't know why.
Particularly when they're on the bench, going to be difficult for him. I've just had a look, he's been changed.
Hard from there. Look at the kick from Otten. So Adelaide hit the front.
Tell by his face that.
And the concern on the medical staff there. Wouldn't mind betting some sort of an Achilles issue. Dangerfield goes inside without great accuracy. Trengrove dropped the sitter. Taylor Walker gives it on. Running open goal by Gunston.
Out of the stadium.
Kicked it over the roof.
I might take it on the chest now. It comes through, Dangerfield having an impact.
He read it well.
Well, he read it really well.
Very well.
But you can't drop those.
No.
I mean, he would have taken a million of those. He's on the big stage, you understand that.
You can just hear the murmur in the crowd here at the moment.
Well, I think they know, like, looking at the game, I mean, it does look as if Port Adelaide are on the ropes.
Out the back comes Wright. Little kick along the ground. Adelaide get the first in the second quarter.
Or spoil, we'll see it here with a quick kick in. You see Chaplin there. Walker makes the contest, creates the spoil. Thompson able to run onto it and snap a goal.
Title fights, but that's okay. He has delivered on more occasions than not. He needs a few of his teammates to step up to the plate with him. Because right now, the Adelaide Crows are running all over Port Adelaide, both in work rate and enthusiasm.
Okay, to Henderson. Intelligently kept it alive, Henderson. Runs back and got an opportunity to go into Sloan. Sloan from 45 and closing. Swings back, brilliant kick. Great flow in Adelaide's game. 5 in a row. Kick the ball then, including his body. Cassisi without great thought. John Cock now. Tidies up, this could hurt. Jacobs takes the mark. Gets a running look at it. Nice nursing kick to Henderson on the lead. Ricky Henderson looking for his first today. Difficult angle with the kick, but nevertheless nursed through absolutely brilliantly from Henderson. At the top, he's got a better couple now. Trengovi went to ground, now he sucked it in. He could be penalised here if he doesn't get it out. He does now, but at the expense of his own team. Petrenko, look at the run here from Henderson making ground. He goes long to the Taylor Walker contest. Chaplin went the body rather than the mark. Taylor Walker, oh boy, bit of larrikin in that. Completely unnecessary play on as Wright kicks it over the shoulder and gets the goal. That typifies Taylor Walker.
But sometimes he just wants to play the extra card, doesn't he? Just go back and kick it.
And the degree of difficulty in the handball, I mean, just go back and kick the goal.
But the telegraph was on. I mean, the whole of Southern Australia knew that he was going to handball it. Most of Northern Australia had some concept of the idea.
What they've got to do, they've got Salapak and Hartlett is his direct opponent at alternative times. Port Adelaide have got to go through them more often and make him accountable.
Long ball by Smith. Goes inside 50, up they fly, no winner in the air. Marriage was there, and an aggressive mauling tackle on Chaplin. Out the back door, handball around the corner, shot at goal. Adelaide have responded here, and it's the big man Gunston.
You see him come in here now, picks the ball up, had to give the quick handball there. Took the tackle. Ball gets forced forward.
Stuff more in the ruck. I thought last time he had damaging effect in the middle of the ground.
Kicked 4 of the last 5 goals, Port Adelaide. Jacobs fancies the distance. Going to have to kick it almost 50. And he comes. There's the task ahead. A little bit left. Swinging back now. Good ball from Jacobs. Look at the altitude he got, Jared. I told you. It's about altitude. That's the difference between a player that's been in the intensity and one that's just joined it. Smack! Front on.
Good grab.
Living dangerously. McKay.
Under pressure. he was good enough to complete the task.
Kick out wide, Smith. Short ball, Sloan. Umpire's called play on again. Fair dinkum. I don't reckon he stepped off the line. Dean Marr gets far too hot on that in my book. Over the top, Jacobs picked up Knights on his favoured left side. Back inside, Henderson. Plays on with a handball. An opportunity for a goal. I think it might have been Dowdy around the corner. He's kicked it and he has.
This is a pretty nice kick now. Did he hit it flush? Didn't think he did. It was an inside-out Woomabanger.
Oh. The Woomabanger.
That's a Ron Barassi special. Third quarter and what we saw in the first half.
Plays with the same intensity Michael Wilson used to play in that jumper, doesn't he? Very similar. Sloan's got it. I tell you what, he's going to work O'Shea over here. Takes him on. Took one bounce. Can go a second. Straightens. 48. Closing. Sloan's kicked a goal.
In the first half, Sloan has worked very hard this entire game. Created plenty of run and drive, especially on that outer side of the ground, and then was able to finish there. Taylor Walker came at him on a lead, left the goal square open, and he was able to capitalise on that and get a much-needed goal in the derby over in Fremantle and West Coast. Exactly, the build-up's massive.
Good kick by Gray. Rutten ran past it. Here's Van Berlo, pursued by Corns. He deliberately gave away the free there, tried to hold it up, but didn't quite work. They move it on. Knights again getting some plenty use on the left. Taylor Walker sucks to the ball and takes the mark. Here he is with a stock standard one from 40. Comes in. Kick looks good off the boot. Magnificent. Adelaide now lead it by 24 points. Out there, they know they have an under a minute here. Gee, that's a risky kick by Knights. Dowdy back with great courage. No free forthcoming there. And Port press. John Cock. Got it wide to Talia. Talia gathers. That's better from Daniel Talia. Found Jacobs. They've got time to score here if they want. They can turn defence into attack. Dangerfield finds an opportunity with Walker. Do not handball it. Do not handball it. Taylor Walker go back and kick the goal. Taylor Walker comes in. Looking for his third goal. He's got it. Adelaide lead by 24 points. On the three-quarter time siren.
He's great strength tonight.
Logan into Boat. Gee, cut off magnificently by Smith. Look at the run and go here. This is magnificent. Van Berlo through the middle. Had to straighten it up. Taylor Walker's got the advantage here. He's dropped shoulder. And he's taken the mark, Taylor Walker. Taylor Walker comes in. There's the shot. Drills the goal. Fast start for Adelaide. To Thompson, smothered by the ball. Taylor Walker went and got it, got out the handball to Thompson. Thompson goes inside here, an opportunity for Adelaide. Here it is, Vince from 60 metres out, a long ball, very deep indeed. Almost a mark taken there by Marriage. In the end, Port lived to fight another day. A little kick by Brodie Smith wasn't fantastic. Sloan able to tidy it up near the boundary line. Got it back into Taylor Walker. They nail him in the tackle. He recovers. Got it to Ivan Marriage. Around the corner. Marriage has kicked the goal.
Adelaide for today. And just have a look at that. That is good rebounding off the ground. I don't think Ivan had any concept that he was going to get that ball, but he knew what to do with it when he did. Walker had a quick look around to assess the situation. Quick hands. Good smart play.
To run and wheel and go. Chaplin to the pocket, nursing the ball in there. Couldn't quite find Roden, who tried to make contact with his man but lost it. Port Adelaide just turning it over now. Riley to Sloan.
How many times have we seen Sloan out there by himself?
He's owned that wing.
Van Berlo.
Kick.
Low ball to Knights. He triggers back on the left. Got it into McKay, got banged from O'Shea. And 50 to go with it. Said he hit him in the back of the head. So that may well be it. And O'Shea has been confronted from all angles here now.
No need for this for Adelaide Crows. They're one kick away from finishing the game.
Wouldn't mind betting this one could be reversed. So it's on in the middle. Jumpers have been ripped off. Little fracas are breaking out everywhere. Pettigrew's trying to wind up with a couple. Trengove's in there as well. And just sensing, as in the meantime, Adelaide and McKay kicked a goal.